Hello everyone, welcome back to another Let's Play. This is Alien Isolation, otherwise known as Watch Me Scream Like a Little Girl Simulator. Now, a bit of an old game here. Alien Isolation is a survival horror game published by Sega in October of 2014, and of course set in the Alien universe. This game was developed by Creative Assembly, which is largely actually known for the Total War franchise of real-time strategy games. So this game at the time was a fairly unique break for that development studio from their usual fare. Furthermore, in late 2024, just last year, they mentioned that a sequel to this game is in early development currently. So looks like 10 years later, we'll finally be getting a sequel eventually. So there's that to look forward to. Now, I don't think I'm really spoiling this, but this game involves a xenomorph. Excuse me, sir. What? A xenomorph. It's a bug hunt. Yeah, well, somebody said alien. She thought they said illegal alien and signed up. Anytime, anywhere. Anyway, man, it's crazy to think that this game is 10 years old now. Now, I first played this game, I did a Let's Play of this game back in 2015, early 2015, on my older defunct LP channel, but I'm gradually kind of making my way through my library of games, and I'm redoing a lot of the LPs now with better, like, properly recorded commentary where the sound isn't peaking and just blowing out all that. So admittedly, I'm not playing this blind here. Okay, I have played this game before. I'm going to try to get 100% completion on it, more or less, but we're going to see how it goes. And furthermore, I'm actually going to try to do this commentary live, or I mean, in real time and not post commentary. So I'm going to be using a gamepad here, unlike I usually do, which is play with the keyboard and mouse here. Turn up the controller sensitivity a little bit. Don't want my axes inverted. Aim assist, good. Is there a vibration on this thing? Oh, there is, okay. Turn that on. Audio, let's see. Alright, I'll fiddle around with the audio if I need to a little bit later. Video, we should be good. I got it on full screen. All the settings are super duper ultra awesome, really cool, all that. So, alright. We're going to be starting a new game of Alien Isolation. Of course, I have the downloadable content here. So, yeah, let's get to it. New game. I'm going to play this on medium. There's various different difficulty levels here, and it says like the hard mode is the recommended way to experience the game. When I first played this, I tried it on hard, and it was just way too kind of frustrating in a way, so I'm just going to do medium just to give myself a little bit of a challenge, but, you know, keep myself sane. So let's do this. Yep, start new game.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol Station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port facility.
I know what it is.
Yep, she's Ripley, all right.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
No, I think she just likes working out here, you know, just for kicks. Man, I say the faces in this game, they're pretty good at the time. They tend to cross the uncanny valley nowadays because their skin looks a little bit too pristine and shiny, almost like there's like a layer of sweat or oil on them, like kind of like it's like plastic or something. So yeah, it looks a little bit weird if you ask me. Oh, panty shot. All right, what are you waiting for, ladies? Breakfast in bed? Another glorious day in the coal. Man, this floor is freezing. What do you want me to do, Hudson? Fetch your slippers for you? Gee, sir, would you? I'd really like that. Look into my eye. All right, well, anyway, I'm here quoting aliens, not alien, so yeah, there's that. Well, we can close the hypersleep pods here. We can open them up again. All right, so we got Samuels, he's signed in. Verlaine, she signed in. And who else is there? Taylor's signed in. They have a little sumo figurine. Connor signed in. They got a harmonica. Samuel's got a pen and a calculator. Why doesn't Ripley have anything at her station? All right, well, this is Amanda Ripley, Ellen Ripley's daughter from the film. The game takes place more or less 15 years after the events of the first Alien film, when Ellen Ripley was on her way home, hopefully in time to see her daughter, Amanda, for her 11th birthday. And it was established in a deleted scene in the second film, Aliens, that in the 57 years that Ellen Ripley was in hypersleep between the first and second movies, Amanda passed away due to cancer shortly before the events of that film. And this explains in the second film why Ellen Ripley is somewhat cold and distant for the initial part of that film, having recently learned of her daughter's passing. So anyway, just taking the atmosphere of the game and the iconography and the design of the game world. Anyway, we're entering the locker here. We got personal storage, roka, which is just locker in Japanese. It's been a while. My Japanese isn't nearly as good as it was before. Gotta be on the lookout for these storage containers. Things with blinking green lights means you can open it. SCJ injector, bonding agent. Where's that bonding strip? Mr. Lightyear, we need more tape. Take that. this one up here, there's nothing in it. This one down here. There we go. These are save points. You can save the game. In fact, I'll just show you what it looks like. She sticks her big card in that thing and... Yep. Sure. Well, actually, no. It doesn't matter. But that's how you save in the game. So, the save system in this game is, in my mind, kind of a fun throwback to the games of ye old days. But, you see, here's the thing, kids. Before the days of Half-Life, before it pioneered the modern autosave checkpoint system, we had to manually save our games at save points. So that's how we did it. So we didn't lose our progress, you know? Save early, save often, as they say. Now, I've seen a lot of people on Let's Plays dislike the game save system, but honestly, I don't have much of a problem with it. In my mind, this kind of save system at various save points in the game just means you have to be deliberate, right? You can't count on the game to hold your hand, in my opinion. Anyway, let's step in here. This is a shower. Hope this water's clean. This game's also interesting because it actually models the rest of the character, or at least the legs and the arms and stuff. You know, you are on a spaceship, Ripley, so you probably don't want to take long showers. That'll use up the fresh water there. Yeah. You want to limit your shower usage, you know, take a sea shower, right? Get in, turn on the water for like 10 seconds, get wet, turn the water off. Then you want to like lather up and turn the water back on for about 45 seconds to a minute, turn the water off. Yeah, and that's all you get, so... Unless there's just some massive, huge monstrosity of a freshwater tank on this ship, so you want to limit your shower time. Yeah. But I don't know. As far as I can tell, there's no timer on that button there, so the shower just runs indefinitely. Maybe there is, but who knows. But yeah, if you're lucky, if you've done a good job, then maybe the captain will give us a Hollywood shower, which is like the ones you take at home. I wonder if that water is cold or hot. Well, we got the head here. Slippery wet floor. Can't use it though. Not that we would really want to see that in a video game. Now, I should say that if you have not seen at least the first 3 Alien films, Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3, you have done yourself a major disservice, and you should go stop watching this and watch those movies. Now, admittedly, the first film is a bit of a slow burn, so you kind of have to be in the mood to watch it, but it is a classic in science fiction horror. The game developers, from my understanding, had access to some of the original production materials from the first film for this game, and as you can see, they nailed the aesthetic of this game. Everything from just the look of it, the walls, the ads and all that, the posters and things like that, and the little minute details around the world, you know, from the old school like CRT, you know, 2-tone monitors, right? It's either like green and black or black and white text, right? You look at these things, like, this is the monitors that we had back in the day, right, for computers and TVs. Like, how on earth do we see anything on this small screen? But that's what we did back in the day, right? So, like, something like this monitor right here, this was big for the time. So the whole game has that kind of late 70s tech look to it. We got the crew roster, Verlaine, ID1, Connor, ID2. Then we got Samuels, Taylor, and Ripley. They're 001, 2, and 3, WY. I'm guessing Weyland Yutani. So they're kind of just ride-alongs, I'm presuming. We can turn off and on that monitor there. So let's see. If this calendar's accurate, it might be November of 2137, thereabouts. So as is usual, the way I play these games is I just go through them. I try to pick up every little thing. I search in all the cabinets. I read all the stuff on the monitors and the game logs and all that. So if you don't like the way that I do that, then you know what? You're free to go and watch another LP of this game. That's how I play it. And one thing I love about the Aliens franchise is that it depicts a world that looks like it's being lived in, right? it looks dirty and worn and used. The same thing with Blade Runner, another Ridley Scott film, of course. So we got Watatsumi, Efficient Machine Solutions, Mueller and Milland, the Whaling Yutani, Siegson, Hantek. Alright, let's get dressed. Alright. We're in our jumpsuit and Converse sneakers. Yeah, so the Alien universe kind of introduced this idea of these guys are like truckers, you know. Not really like, you know, super disciplined, just kind of run-of-the-mill Joes who run around space in their space tugs or whatever, hauling freight and all that. So it's not the pristine kind of world of like Star Trek or something. All right, we can pull up the map here. And we gotta speak to Taylor, and we gotta speak to Samuels as well. That's an airlock. We're gonna head this way. There's Samuels in there in the med bay. These are CO2 O2 filters. I'm guessing CO2 scrubbers in this piping system.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Alright, we've spoken to Samuels here. Let's look at Das Blinken lights here. Yep. We got a problem. The lights on this machine keep blinking back and forth and back and forth. As far as we can tell, this machine serves no purpose. Well then make them blink in order. You contact the Japanese ambassador. You get me a list of everyone who's seen The Sound of Music more than 4 times. Right here we can turn on the scanning machine. It's got an ultrasound, it's got a CT scan and all that. Anesthesia monitor. She didn't even press a button there. But that retracts the bed back into the scanning machine. And it'll just push you out of the way if you get in its way. Yep, just like they use with Kane. Hey, how come you guys don't freeze him? Now, just a minute. Now, we assume it's feeding him oxygen. If we take it off, it could kill him. Transmission update, module selector A1. Please order more of above. We need more TRK-266s. Or whatever that is. Alright, let's head off to find Taylor. User's manual for the MRT-60. Microcomputing system. I think we just looped back. Yep. This way to Taylor.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Whaling Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize Your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
All right, well, there's our first hint that Samuels isn't necessarily what he seems to be. And given his behavior thus far and his rather British accent, we could probably infer that he's a synthetic android. Although, he may prefer the term artificial person himself. Oh, he's right behind me there. Well, anyway, we'll have to see where his loyalties lie, since androids in this alien universe can be rather finicky, shall we say. Now, in regards to Taylor, boy, is she a really pleasant person in the morning, huh? Isn't she? I mean, great. So I'm stuck on a ship now with an android and a lawyer from the insurance company. My God, he could shoot me now. Well, at least we got our Kepler potato chips and, what's this? Our car magazines and our something Golo cigarettes or whatever. This Man, This God book, and those plastic bins with cereal in them. Again, another holdover from the movie, just like they used. Over here we have more foodstuffs. We got cookies and biscuits and crackers and more cereal. Yep. Porridge oats, bran flakes, corn flakes. We even have the it's a Mr. Krupp coffee grinder. Yeah. Or the Krupp's coffee grinder. That's a Mr. Fusion in the Back to the Future Part 2 film. They just repurposed it. And more stuff. We still need to order those TRK 266s. Again, just the design of all the little things in this game clearly shows how much attention to detail they put with, recreating the world of the game. So we have a terminal here we can access. All right, to N. Taylor, regarding the Nostromo incident, Weyland-Yutani file. Hey, Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. Alice, the captain, Ash, the science officer, Kane, or is it Kane? No, it's spelled with a K. The executive officer, Ripley, a warrant officer, Lambert, navigation officer, Parker, chief engineer, and Brett, engineer technician. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it, but it's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try to find the files later to clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs I have an eye on you for something big, Saul. All right. Torrens Manifest. Let's see. MSV 7760 Torrens, M-Class Starship. Captain Verlaine Diane. Navigator Communication Officer Connor William. Owner Verlaine. Okay, so she actually owns a ship. Contractor Weyland-Yutani. Outbound and return transportation for Weyland-Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Weyland-Yutani employees. Samuel C., Ripley A., Taylor N. Passengers, Samuels, Christopher, Ripley Amanda, Taylor Nina, or is it Nina? Number of decks 2, number of crew 2, interstellar communications antenna, long haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger / cargo ship, retrofitted from a tow rig, retains operational heavy duty tow umbilical. Alright, so that's the ship we are currently on, the Torrens. Even the ashtrays and the garbage cans. So yes, as Samuel said, this is basically a very similar model to the Nostromo. We have our coffee machine, espresso. More bran flakes and cereals and coffee. Hey, we got the dairy products. Milk, butter, cream, sugar. All right, let's go to the bridge. Again, even like the symbols up here, like who knows what the heck this stuff means, but yet they're straight from the film. Even the symbols on some of the doors you see in the center, like it looks like the Purina dog food company logo, because I think it was. That was in the film on the doors.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
All right, we're approaching Sevastopol Station. We got our briefing document. This is the bridge. Over here is the access to the ship's mainframe AI computer, Mother, in the film. More Das Blinken lights there. Before we grab our briefing, which is right here, let's just take a look around the bridge. There's Taylor Station. In space, no one can hear you scream, which is the tagline for the first film. Samuels and Verlaine. Alright, there's the out. Wait, no, that was Connor. That's Samuels on the other side there. So Sevastopol Station is out there near that gas giant. Near a star. So the Torrens is a salvage vessel. They even got the spacesuit helmets. Or whatever these helmets are, like in the first film. Alright, let's get on with it. Collect our briefing.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over. Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
I heard serious situation of lockdown. That doesn't sound good. But we'll head aboard anyway.
The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you.
Yeah, shut up, Taylor. We got the twitchy lawyer behind us.
Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving.
Taylor, Ripley, hold on.
They're gone, Ripley. Well, at least you made it. Guess we're on our own for now.